most talented rival player you've played against?
Honestly, I'd have to say Neymar. And, I was a bit starstruck at times. Just some of the little flicks he was doing and things. Sometimes it's very hard to even get near him. It's unbelievable what he does every game, and he decides a game on his own sometimes. Yeah, one of the best players in the world.
The toughest opponent you've ever come up against?
I would say, mate, Neymar in the final. Last 25 minutes, it was my midfielder smashing at him, like pushing, kicking at him. My centre back trying to grab him like that. We just kept running towards my goal. We could not stop Neymar. He was unstoppable.
Neymar, I know he was good, but I played against him. But in training, it's another level. Like it's crazy. You couldn't get close to him. Get the ball from the goalkeeper, and you would dribble everyone. And you cannot even grab him, or it's like it's crazy. And people trying to like kick him, and it's impossible.
This is the story of Neymar Jr., the prince who was born to wear a crown that would forever remain just beyond his reach. The birth of a prince. Santos, 2009. Brazilian football is in mourning. The glory days of Pelé, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho feel like ancient history. The 2006 World Cup was a disaster. The 2010 tournament looms like a storm cloud. The Seleção, once the undisputed kings of world football, are searching desperately for an identity. They need a savior, and they need one now. Enter a 17-year-old boy with bleached hair and magic in his boots. Neymar's debut for Santos isn't just promising, it's volcanic. He doesn't just score goals. He humiliates defenders with audacious tricks, back heels, and rabonas that belong in a circus, not a football pitch. He plays with the joy of a child and the arrogance of a champion. His feet move faster than defenders can think. The Brazilian media, starved for a new hero after years of disappointment, crown him immediately. Not a star, not a talent, the chosen one. The comparisons to Pelé begin instantly. It's not fair, but it's inevitable. Pelé played for Santos. Pelé was a teenager when he conquered the world. Pelé was the last true king of Brazilian football. Now, this skinny kid with a mohawk is being asked to fill those impossibly large boots. By 2010, at just 18 years old, Neymar is called up to the Brazilian national team. Manager Dunga names him in the squad for a friendly against the United States. The weight placed upon him is suffocating. Brazil crashes out of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa in the quarterfinals, looking old, slow, and uninspired. The message from the media, the fans, and the Football Federation is clear. The old guard has failed. The future belongs to Neymar. Santos wins the Copa Libertadores, South America's most prestigious club trophy, for the first time in 48 years. Neymar is the star, the beating heart of the team. He scores in the final against Penarol. He dances past defenders like they're training cones. He's carried through the streets of Santos like a returning emperor, fans reaching out just to touch him. This is his first coronation, his first taste of what it feels like to be a champion. He's only 19 years old, but Brazil keeps stumbling. They finish fourth at the 2011 Copa America, losing to Paraguay on penalties. Neymar shows flashes of brilliance, but can't carry the team over the line. The pressure intensifies. He isn't just expected to be good. He's expected to single-handedly rescue Brazilian football from its darkest era, since before Pelé. Then comes 2013, the Confederations Cup. Brazil are hosts, preparing for the World Cup that's coming home in a year. The entire nation is watching. The expectations are suffocating. This is the dress rehearsal before the greatest show on earth. Neymar explodes. For goals. Sublime performances against Italy, Uruguay, and Spain. In the final, Brazil demolishes Spain 3-0. The reigning world and European champions humiliated on Brazilian soil. Neymar scores, assists, orchestrates. He's named player of the tournament. He's 21 years old and already the face of Brazilian football. The prince has announced himself to the world. The 2014 World Cup is coming home to Brazil, and Neymar is the face of it. The pressure is no longer just intense. It's existential, the shadow of a king. But there's a problem. Neymar isn't in Brazil anymore. In the summer of 2013, He leaves Santos for Barcelona. The transfer fee is reported at 57 million euros, though the actual amount becomes the subject of lawsuits and scandal. But the number doesn't matter. What matters is the symbolism. Neymar is leaving Brazil, leaving Santos, leaving the place where he became a god, to go to Europe. It's described by the Brazilian media as a pilgrimage. He's going to sit at the feet of Lionel Messi, the undisputed king of football, to learn what it takes to rule the game. Brazil watches with a mixture of pride and anxiety. Their prince is training in another man's kingdom. At Barcelona, Neymar is breathtaking. He adapts to European football instantly. He forms an attacking trident with Messi and Luis Suarez that becomes the most devastating force in world football. They call it MSN. Together, they score 122 goals in a single season. It's absurd. It's beautiful. It's football from another planet. But here's the thing. Neymar is still the apprentice. No matter how brilliant he is, no matter how many goals he scores, he's playing in Messi's team, in Messi's city, in Messi's shadow. He's the third wheel in a relationship between Messi and Barcelona that's been going on for a decade. The supporting actor in Messi's never-ending masterpiece. And then, 2014, the World Cup in Brazil, the ultimate stage. The moment every Brazilian has been waiting for since Germany lifted the trophy in 2002. Neymar carries the team from the very first match. He scores twice against Croatia in the opening game. He scores again against Cameroon. He's everywhere, dribbling, creating, scoring, leading, shouldering the expectations of the entire nation. The pressure is unbearable. Entire stadiums sing his name before kickoff. Millions pray for him nightly. Children paint his face on their cheeks. He's not just a footballer. He's a symbol of national redemption, of Brazil reclaiming its place at the top of world football. July 4th, 2014, quarterfinal against Colombia in Fortaleza. The match is brutal, physical, violent. Colombia kicked Neymar again and again. He takes 54 fouls in 4 matches. In the 86th minute, with Brazil leading 2-1, Neymar drives forward into the Colombian half. Defender Juan Zuniga jumps, his knee crashing into Neymar's back. A sickening crack echoes through the stadium. Neymar crumples to the ground, writhing in agony, screaming for help. His teammates surround him. The stadium falls silent. The diagnosis: fractured vertebra. His World Cup is over. Brazil's is too. Without Neymar, they face Germany in the semi-final of the Mineiro in Belo Horizonte. What happens next is the most traumatic night in Brazilian football history. Germany score 5 goals in 18 first-half minutes. The final score, Germany 7, Brazil 1. The Mineiro, once a temple of Brazilian football, becomes a house of horrors. Grown men weep openly in the stands. Players collapse in tears. The word humiliation doesn't begin to cover it. The narrative shifts immediately. Neymar becomes both the victim and the savior who never was. What if he'd been fit? What if he'd played? Could he have stopped it? The questions haunt him. They haunt Brazil. They haunt everyone who loves football. In the dressing room after the match, Brazilian defender David Luiz breaks down, apologizing to the nation. But it's Neymar's absence that everyone remembers. The prince wasn't there to protect the kingdom, and it burned to the ground. He returns to Barcelona. In 2015, they win the treble, La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League. Neymar scores in the Champions League final against Juventus. He's brilliant throughout the season, electric and decisive. But he's still in Messi's shadow. The Ballon d'Or? It goes to Messi. The headlines? Messi. The legacy? Messi. That summer, Brazil hosts the Copa America. It's a chance for redemption. But Neymar is suspended for the opening match after picking up a red card in a friendly. Then he's ruled out with mumps. Brazil crash out in the group stages in humiliating fashion. Another tournament. Another failure. The Rio Olympics. It's not the World Cup, but for Brazil, it carries enormous emotional weight. They've never won Olympic gold in men's football, a glaring gap in their otherwise glorious history. Neymar is made captain. He's 24 years old. Barcelona initially refused to release him, but he fights to play. This is personal. Brazil stumble through the group stages, scraping draws against Iraq and South Africa. The criticism is fierce. Neymar looks tense, burdened, but they reach the knockout rounds, then the semi-finals, then the final. The final is against Germany, the same Germany that humiliated Brazil 2 years earlier. It's poetry, it's fate, it's a chance for revenge. Neymar scores a stunning free kick in the 27th minute. Brazil lead, but Germany equalize. The match goes to extra time, then penalties. Neymar is designated to take the 5th and final penalty. The weight of the nation rests on his shoulders once again. He places the ball on the spot. The Maracana holds its breath. He runs up, strikes, goal. Germany have missed. Brazil win gold. Neymar collapses to his knees, sobbing uncontrollably, his face buried in his hands. His teammates pile on top of him. The entire stadium erupts. For one brief, golden moment, Neymar is Brazil's hero. He's delivered when it mattered most. But even in victory, the whispers remain. It's the Olympics, not the World Cup. It's an under-23 tournament with overage players. It counts, but it doesn't erase 7-1. It doesn't deliver the ultimate crown. Back at Barcelona, the cycle continues. Neymar is world-class, one of the 3 best players on the planet. But he's still third. Messi is first. Cristiano Ronaldo is second. Neymar is the eternal bronze medalist in a 2-horse race. August 2017, Neymar makes a decision that changes everything. He leaves Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain. The transfer fee, €222 million, triggering his release clause. The most expensive footballer in history. The most shocking transfer in modern football. The move is seismic. Critics call him a mercenary, a traitor, a player prioritizing money over glory. Supporters call it ambition, courage, a refusal to live in Messi's shadow. Neymar's reasoning is simple and brutally honest. He can't become king in Messi's kingdom. He needs his own throne. Paris offers it. Unlimited resources. A team built entirely around him. Kylian Mbappe arrives in the same window, but he's still a teenager. This is Neymar's team. The mission: win the Champions League. Bring European glory to a club that's never had it. Make PSG a true giant of world football. In parallel, lead Brazil to World Cup glory in 2018. 2 crowns, 2 kingdoms, 2 chances to cement his legacy. It's all there for the taking. His first season at PSG is dominant domestically. He scores 28 goals in 30 matches across all competitions. But in February 2018, disaster strikes. He fractures his metatarsal against Marseille. He's ruled out for 3 months. He misses the crucial Champions League round of 16's second leg against Real Madrid. PSG lose. Without Neymar, they're ordinary. June 2018. Russia. Neymar arrives at the World Cup as one of the favorites to win the Golden Ball. Brazil are strong, talented, experienced. He's the star, the leader, the one everything runs through. But something is off. Neymar is targeted brutally by opponents. Switzerland, Costa Rica, Serbia, they all go after him. He's fouled relentlessly, kicked, hacked, pulled down. And when he goes down, he stays down. He rolls. He clutches his ankle, his shin, his face. The cameras zoom in. The memes begin. Social media explodes with mockery. Neymar becomes a punchline. The criticism is relentless. He's accused of play acting, of embarrassing himself, of disrespecting the sport. Some of it is fair. He does exaggerate contact at times. But much of it ignores the fact that he's genuinely being butchered. The referees aren't protecting him. So he tries to protect himself the only way he can. Brazil reach the quarterfinal. They face Belgium. They dominate possession. They create chances, but they can't score. Belgium counterattack twice. 2-1. Brazil are eliminated. Neymar is distraught. He sits on the pitch long after the final whistle, staring into nothing. Another World Cup. Another quarterfinal exit. Another failure. He's 26 years old. Time is running out. The curse of injuries. The pattern becomes sickeningly predictable. Every season at PSG, Neymar is brilliant when fit. And every season, he gets injured at the worst possible moment. 2018-19, injured in January. Misses the Champions League knockout rounds again. 2019, returns for the end of the season. Brazil hosts the Copa America. It's a golden chance for redemption on home soil. But Neymar is suspended for the opening matches after an altercation in the French Cup final. Then, in a pre-tournament friendly, he injures his ankle. He's ruled out of the entire tournament. Brazil win the Copa America without him. Alisson, Marquinhos, Casemiro, and Gabriel Jesus deliver the trophy. It's a moment of national joy. And Neymar isn't there. It's a dagger through the heart. The one time Brazil triumph in his era, he's watching from home. The cruel question arises in newspaper columns, fan forums, and television debates. Does Brazil actually need Neymar to win? Or is he the problem? His relationship with the Brazilian media deteriorates. He's accused of being injury-prone, unprofessional, more interested in partying than football. His annual trips to Brazil during his sister's birthday in March, often coinciding with crucial PSG matches, become a running joke. The criticism becomes personal, nasty, unrelenting. At PSG, the frustration grows. The club spends hundreds of millions building a team to win the Champions League. And every year, they fail. Every year, there's an excuse. Every year, Neymar is injured when it matters most. In 2020, a global pandemic shuts down football. When it returns, it's in empty stadiums, sterile and strange. But PSG, with Neymar finally fit and flying, go on an extraordinary run. They beat Borussia Dortmund in the round of 16. They dismantle Atlanta in the quarterfinal with a dramatic late comeback. They humiliate RB Leipzig 3-0 in the semifinal. Neymar is sensational in every match. He's creating, dribbling, scoring, assisting. He's playing the best football of his career. They reach the Champions League final for the first time in PSG's history. The final is against Bayern Munich in Lisbon. This is Neymar's moment. This is what he left Barcelona for. This is his chance to prove he can be the main man, the king of his own kingdom. The match is tight, tense, cagey. Neymar has chances. He hits the post. He forces saves. But Bayern score once. It's enough. PSG lose 1-0. Neymar trudges off the pitch in tears, his head down, his dreams shattered. No crown. Not yet. PSG reach the semifinals again. They lose to Manchester City. Neymar plays well, but not well enough. The dream feels further away than ever. That summer, the Copa America final. Brazil versus Argentina. Neymar versus Messi. The Prince versus the King. It's poetic. It's mythic. It's the perfect stage for Neymar to finally step out of the shadow. Argentina win 1-0 at the Maracana. Messi lifts his first major international trophy, tears streaming down his face. Neymar, his former teammate and close friend, is left watching, empty-handed once more, consoling Messi even as his own heart breaks. The symbolism is crushing. The student couldn't dethrone the master. The prince watched the king claim his crown. The finals in Qatar. Neymar's last realistic chance at World Cup glory. He's 30 years old now. His body is breaking down, held together by tape and painkillers. But his mind is sharper than ever. He's evolved from the flashy, individualistic winger into a complete playmaker, dictating tempo, creating chances, leading with maturity. Brazil cruise through the group stages, looking imperious. Neymar is playing with freedom and joy. He looks relaxed, focused, like a man who's finally made peace with the pressure. Round of 16 against South Korea. Brazil win 4-1. Neymar scores a penalty. The team dances in celebration. It feels like destiny. Quarterfinal. Croatia. The match is tense, caggy. It goes to extra time. Then, in the 105th minute, Neymar receives the ball on the edge of the area. He takes on a defender. Then another. He glides past them like they're not there. He slots the ball home with a finish of pure, effortless genius. Goal. He breaks down, crying instantly. His teammates rush to him. He's equaled Pele's record of 77 World Cup goals for Brazil. He's on the verge of greatness. The crown is so close he can taste it. Croatia equalized in the 117th minute. Bruno Petkovic. 1-1 penalties. Neymar is supposed to take the 5th penalty, the decisive one. But Brazil never get there. Rodrigo and Marquinhos miss. Croatia win the shootout. Brazil are eliminated. Neymar sits on the pitch, his face buried in his shirt, sobbing, utterly destroyed. His teammates try to console him. He can't be consoled. The image becomes iconic. A prince who gave everything and received nothing in return. It's over. He joins Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia for a reported salary of 100 million euros per year. The move is seen as the end of his quest for European dominance. No Champions League crown will come now. No Ballon d'Or. The dream is over. But there's one final, bittersweet milestone. In September 2023, Neymar scores twice against Bolivia in a World Cup qualifier, taking his tally to 79 goals for Brazil. He overtakes Pelé as Brazil's all-time leading scorer. It's a king's achievement, yet no World Cup, no Ballon d'Or, no undisputed throne. So what do we make of Neymar? He's Brazil's all-time leading scorer. He's won league titles in Spain and France. He's scored in Champions League finals and World Cup quarterfinals. He's produced moments of magic that will live forever in highlight reels and memory. But football is cruel. It remembers the crowns, not the princes. Neymar was born to be king, groomed to be king, expected to be king. He carried the hopes of a nation that once ruled the football world and desperately wanted to again. He walked in the shadows of giants, Messi, Ronaldo, Pelé, and tried to carve his own legacy in kingdoms that were never truly his. Perhaps the saddest truth is this. Neymar's story isn't one of failure. It's one of impossible expectations. He was asked to be Pelé, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho combined. He was asked to save Barcelona, conquer Paris, and redeem Brazil all at once. No one could have done it, and yet we expected him to. The prince who never became king. But perhaps, in the end, that makes his story even more human, even more real, even more ours. Because isn't that what life is? Chasing crowns we'll never wear, fighting battles we'll never win, and still, somehow, leaving something beautiful behind. Neymar did that, and maybe, just maybe, that's enough.